So at CamaroCon, show and shine. Oh, did you catch that? What's a Mustang doing at CamaroCon in the show and shine? Come on, man.
All right, so here we go. Round number 1 of eliminations, and in our ultimate V8 category, for the unlimited V8 category, we had just one car. And they are Mike Swanson. Ran 872 last time down the racetrack, goes 874 at 156 miles. That will advance him into the next go-round. And that's going to bring up Chris Sodier and Jose Hernandez. Hernandez is your number 1 qualifier. Second, the difference between them in reaction time. And Jose Hernandez showed a little bit why he was that number 1 qualifier. He goes 1092 at 100.
Now, as you can tell with my Camaro, I like that body matched diffuser. That is clean. Whew. What's up, guys? I'm out here at CamaroCon. This is day 2 of the event. There's a few less cars here on Sunday. You guys are probably wondering, I haven't put a video up in like 3 weeks. Man, I tell you what, it was a real grind to try to get the car ready for this event. And it was just one thing after another. I got the car here. I wasn't able to drag race it. I got that video of the transmission, of how to take out that control module. That was like, it wasn't too bad, but I've never done it before, so I was kind of figuring it out along the way. And I think it was like George or something like that, one of his videos, Jorge. I kind of watched what he did, or where it was at least, and then figured it out from there. Hopefully what I tell you ends up being helpful as well. The wind picked up a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't come across. So the details with the car. I am, like I said, doing the remote tune through Genetti, and I had to get the wideband installed. All right, so I'm over at 6651 Customs. I'm getting that AEM wideband set up. Hopefully it goes well, and then after that I can start logging data, because I have the transmission control module installed and we'll be ready to go. Gotta say, this place looks pretty cool. It was just, the HB tuners is just, when I log in, I don't know, one of you guys might have a fix for this, but it finds the wideband on the HB tuners, and when you try to add it to the channel list, it's there, but it's in a different color. Maybe I'll just throw up the picture so you can see what I'm talking about. And then as soon as you log data, it goes away. It literally disappears. So I contact HB tuners and I'm like, hey man, what's going on? They gave me some wrong information. Like, they said like I had some type of wideband that I don't. Mine's like an X version, the AEM X version. And so I told Genetti that, and they're like, no, they're wrong, you have the X version. And it was just kind of back and forth between the tuner and HB tuners to try to figure out that situation. So excited right now. Before, it was unable to add that right there, the wideband EQ for the channel. And I contacted HB tuners, and there was this issue where I guess they thought I had a different wideband and all that stuff, and like it was some reason like a yellow-ish mark there, which I guess is for HB tuner like pro connection something. But I went through what they told me to do, and bam, it's right there. I think some of you might laugh, but I think it's because I had the car in accessory mode and not running, that when I repolled, I couldn't find, it just wasn't coming up. So it was only coming up as the external connection. And so when I went to go log, it was disappearing, but we're all good now. So that's the first fix. so I can get back to data logging. I can't do the data logging until midweek. I got new spark plug wires and the covers that hopefully bring that spark plug wire away from the header. Great day so far. There's also, I had a misfire with the spark plug wire because the spark plug wire is touching the header. Okay, so I found an issue. Car was running terrible, misfiring type of stuff. The plug wire is against the header. All right, so hopefully this is gonna be the remedy for the situation here. I got some spark plug wires. These are ceramic coated and they're at an angle. And I got some sleeves through Summit Racing. They're a little bit long. I might have to trim them up to match it up. But look at some flamethrowers. Yeah, no, it's a little intense, right? So Pertronics flamethrowers, and they are the 8.0. And I'm really just hoping that this bend is gonna do the trick. All right, so this is the one that was rubbing, that was really just like to get me to CamaroCon and just kind of get it running. It's like some super thick heat wrap going here, and the spark plug wire itself was shaved down a little bit just to get as much clearance as possible away from that header. So here's the difference between the stock one. Okay, the boot looks pretty similar there, and this is the aftermarket one here. So you notice the difference that this one is almost straight on, whereas this aftermarket one really has a nice bend to it. So let's see how that fits in. Check it out. I got the boots on, the little sleeves or whatever, and it's kind of hard to tell here, but there is definitely some more clearance, specifically on that third one, right? That guy. Yeah, the driver's side was so easy. I just took the T30s. There's two T30 bolts that hold on like this plastic guy right here. And once you take that off, man, that is tight to get to that back one. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna have to. So I don't know if I can contact Cooks and see if they can do something. It's got to be a manufacturer defect that it doesn't fit right. It's weird too because before the cam I didn't have an issue with that, but it might have been like one of those things that it was like eventually was gonna happen. I'm not sure, but I didn't have a problem with that until after the cam. So when they put my car back together after the cam, I don't know what happened, but now the spark plug wire is rubbing. So I'm dealing with that issue right now. So there's like a misfire, and so like it was super close to getting it ready for the drag, but it didn't happen. I'm out here at CamaroCon. I did do the rev competition yesterday. I made it pretty far. I wasn't able to get much video because I was in the car and I didn't have anybody really to take video. There was some people here that took video when I was in it, so it's maybe I'll throw that in.
That's cute. Alright. Just wait till you hear Jason Octane.
At the same time, 3-4 pumps only.
So that's about it, man. CamaroCon 2019, it was pretty cool. A lot of cool people. I was pretty shocked. There was a few people that actually saw my videos that were here, and you know, my channel is not really big, and I appreciate everybody who's subscribed. It's just surprising that someone's like, oh, I watched your video, and like I'm not to that level yet, you know what I mean? So I appreciate everybody who's subscribed, and stay tuned.